Do you want to save money and so you buy in bulk, but you end up not using whatever it is you bought in bulk, and so it has to be chucked out and you just feel like you've wasted money? Yeah, me too. So I have a solution. It's a FoodSaver or a vacuum sealer. A food sealer or a food saver is a machine that will vacuum seal food or containers with food in them. And these ones, I buy food grade bags for them. And basically when I get my groceries, it gets delivered, and then I get this out and I'll decant them. I'll put them into different containers for them. Now this one also has a little attachment that will allow me to take the special containers, put stuff in the containers, and then take the air out. And if you just Google online how long things last with these, I have, and I will try and put a link to one of those sites down in the description. But the great thing is that it saves it keeps food fresher longer. That's the thing. The thing is you buy groceries and you don't finish it all and you chuck it all away and you think, what on earth? I've just wasted all that money. And in the economy today, we just can't afford to do that. So by buying in bulk, we're saving a bit, but we need to make sure that we use what we buy. So the FoodSaver, I find if I buy a big container of, say, chicken thighs, or like in this case, some nuts, sometimes I'll buy sweets in bulk, but then I don't want the temptation of having it all there if they're sweets. So I want to put them in smaller containers like these, and that way I can just open them up and chuck the rest in the back of the cupboard. For things like chicken, I can put the chicken in here, and then I normally put them in smaller batches. So if I normally do 2 or 4, and then I chuck some in the freezer and I put some in the fridge. But also I normally have, quite handy, my Sharpie, which I can actually write on these. And then if you watch any of my other videos, I do have a label maker that's portable that I can use my mobile phone with. And I could also create labels and pop those on here. So it just makes life easier. And normally I have a plastic container with things like this in, or don't know if you can see him, the cow behind the tap there. That's where I put my naughty treats. And so I'll have, say, naughty treats all separated in these little baggies. I also have naughty treats there as well. And then healthy treats are, well, some naughty, well, naked, healthy. And then healthy treats, yeah. So the FoodSaver is fantastic. Just one of those products that I bought years and years ago, and this is, as I said, my second. I love when I get my groceries in. I'm actually not going to waste a lot of it, and I'm somebody who I don't like to have the same thing every day. So if I buy a big container of chicken, or even just a normal size container of chicken, I don't want to have chicken every single day until it expires. And sometimes you buy these things and they're going to expire in a day or two. The FoodSaver allows you, it takes the air out, and so it helps preserve food a little bit longer, not indefinitely, but it does preserve it. I believe it's extra few months in the freezer, and it can be days or weeks extra depending on what it is in the fridge. And also I I do dry foods as well that go into the cupboard, because some of them, they do have an expiry date. Like nuts, I find, yeah, the expiry might be quite long, but if you have it open for too long, they do taste a bit stale. Whereas if I buy them and I package them up individually, then it just keeps them longer. And then, and it being also in little handy containers. And I used to have some bags that were even smaller than this, and that was quite good if I just say I was going into work in London for the day, and or as we call it, the city. I was going into the city to go to a client site, and I would just pop a few of these little bags, depending on what they had in them, put them in, and then go off to the office. And then I'd have snacks. And if it was dry food, I didn't have to worry. If I didn't open it, it was okay. They weren't going to go off. Let me know in the comments below how you think you might be using a FoodSaver, or if you already have one, put in what kinds of foods or other items that you use the vacuum sealer for. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and if you do like this video, please do click on that thumbs up button at the bottom. I do appreciate it, it does help. And if you want to see more videos, do subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.